Hello. Just running an errand. Thought I would test out my car videoing. So if anybody's interested, this is a 2023 Toyota GR86. It is the premium package, and it is in raven black interior. I got lucky with it. This is exactly what I wanted. They just happened to have one. Took me about 3 months to get it. Waiting list. Car's got 12,500 miles on it right now, and I have had zero problems with it. Absolutely nothing has gone wrong with it. What I like about it is driving. It drives, it's track ready, honestly. And yeah, it's very sporty to run around town. It's geared really high, so it's a 6-speed manual. I got the manual option. It's the only way to fly on this car. And it's a 4-cylinder boxer engine, about 230 horsepower. The rev limit is 7,500 RPMs, and it is geared really high. So in town, if you look at my tack, you'll see I've got my limit set at 4,000, and if I'm accelerating with any speed at all, you know, I kick it over 4,000 like routinely, which is not an issue. It's just something you have to get used to with this car, is how fast it revs. I gotta look at my camera here, because when you're doing 70 miles an hour, you're revving over 3,500 RPMs, and so it feels like it's revving up high, just in normal driving. But I mean, it's good. It's got 410 differential, and that's why it's geared. They're using that max torque value of 3,700 RPM, and you're finding yourself in that range all the time, just when you're driving normally. But you do have to get used to it. It's something that I had to get used to. It's not a car that I necessarily want to take on a long trip, and it's because of that rev. However, I wouldn't want to drive my minivan or something like that around town either. So this is the car for around town, short trips, you know, day trips, no problem. But to go on a, you know, 1,500 mile journey, I don't know if I'd do it in this car. So another thing about this car is, I'm just going to throw the things out there that are what I'd call negatives. The road noise, it's pretty high in this car. So what I did was I got an aftermarket shop, and I had them install this stuff called roadkill in the doors and along the firewall, and it really helps. It really helps a lot with the road noise. But a factory stock one of these, you're gonna find that your road noise is a little bit on the high side. It might not bother everyone, but it bothered me when I first got the car. And you know, I was driving a BMW, so road noise is really low in that car. Maybe it was the difference between the BMW and this car that caused me to have the perception of high road noise. I don't know, but for whatever it's worth, that's where I was. And so it's kind of fixed now. It's still not ideal in my opinion, but it's tons better with the roadkill in there. So one other thing that I would consider a negative, and again, I'm coming from driving a Beamer, so I have maybe a warped sense of reality, I don't know, but the materials in the cockpit here, and you know, the feel, you know, it doesn't have a, like for example, a high definition you know, screen here. This looks good to me. This looks kind of like it could use some work. The material up here on the dash above the speedometer is like a cloth type of material, and I don't really care for it a whole bunch. This is like plastic, and it's all right, but it doesn't feel super high quality. The doors the same way. It's got like cloth on the doors, and you know, you might like it, I don't know, but I think it could use an upgrade with materials, and you know, it's kind of the fit of the materials is solid. It's just the materials themselves are, in my opinion, a little bit cheap, and the display here could use some upgrades to that. So kind of reposition the camera there a little bit. So what do I like about the car? Everything else, basically everything else I like about the car. I love the simplicity of the controls, the dash, everything. I think that's good. Got another little camera angle here. So the drivability is absolutely fantastic. Like I said, around town, it's really fun to drive. I love going around, you know, the twisty turns and things, and pushing it just a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but you can really feel the road. You can really feel the feedback, and the steering is exceptional. Braking is exceptional, in my opinion. The power is just fine. It's not anything that's going to rock your world necessarily, but it's plenty of power. And you know, you might want that Supra, and that's fine. I love Supras. It's got that B58 inline 6 in there, but this car's power is good. Honestly, it is. I'm pretty happy with it. One other thing that I'll mention before I get off here, and so this is just an exploratory video. I don't expect any views. I'm just making it just to practice making it. But this is a topic that I have seen has been somewhat popular on YouTube, so I figured I'd give my thoughts. I'm just an average Joe that has got a GR86, which is a car that a lot of people are interested in. So I thought maybe some people might like to see like this is literally my first YouTube video that I've really posted. So, but anyway, one other thing that I'll mention before I end it is the cup holder. The cup holder's back here. I don't know if you can see that from the camera angle. You see the cup holder there. And you see what I've done is I have bought this aftermarket thing, and this thing is a life changer. It's a game changer. It just slides in. I bought it on Amazon for like 25 bucks or something, and fits a nice drink in there. I could put my cell phone in here, just like that. Put my wallet in here. I can show you my keys in there, and stick my wallet right in there. Everything's kept right there. It's very well organized. It's a great product. Highly recommend it, because the cup holder is behind you normally, and you can't, if you have a drink, you can't reach it. So you have to try this also from this angle. See if you can see it. Just got a little bit of buffeting in the, you can see that little movement. I'm behind a truck right now. I don't know if you can notice it or if you can see it very well, but it catches my eye and I notice it moving. And I think the design of the front end of this car really channels a lot of air into the engine compartment, which is good, but I think it has a tendency to produce upward force on the hood, especially when it gets turbulent, and it causes that hood to move a little bit. Oh my gosh, I got a guy hauling ass. I don't know if he's trying to race me or what. GTR. Yeah, man. That was awesome. Guy can drive up there. Man, I'm glad I got that on video.